feel stiff on the first tee, do these 5 moves before every round. It'll help you rotate better, loosen up, and gain more speed immediately. Our first exercise is called T-spine rotations. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get into my golf posture. I'm going to place my arms across my chest. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate as far as I can without moving my lower body or not moving it very much. Okay. This is going to help us increase our separation and be able to move much easier with our thoracic spine. You're going to do about 8 to either side. This will really help those of you that have a stiff lower back. If we can get the thoracic spine to do the work, we can take off some of the stress of the lower back. This is also a great drill for those of you that come over the top. Next, we've got the A-frame stretch. So the way I perform this one is I'm going to hinge from my hips. I'm going to anchor my arm right between my legs. I'll extend my other arm, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate. Let your head and neck go with it, nice and slow. So I'm going to do it about a tempo of 3 on the way up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on the way down. I'm going to perform about 8 to 10 repetitions on each side. Next, we have the open chest stretch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fingers, I'm going to interlock my fingers, I'm going to place them behind my back, I'm going to stand nice and tall, and then I'm going to just very slowly start to raise my hands and feel that opening across my chest. I'm going to go, I'll do 5, just nice and slow, and hold for a count of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to help you open up across your chest and make it easier for you to rotate. Next, we're going to get a little bit more dynamic and athletic. This next one's called hockey stick swings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the normal grip with my left hand. Then I'm going to take my right hand, for you right-handers here, and place it just below the grip, just on top of the shaft. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some nice slow swings, feeling the club work out in front of me. This will help with your sequencing as well as giving you a feeling for how the club should work out in front of you. I'm going to do about 10 swings nice and slow. Okay, this next one is really important. It's called impact rehearsals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, get into my address. You can have a ball on the ground. You don't have to if you want. What I'll do is I'm going to push my left hip back. My left hip socket goes back, which rotates my hips. Then I'm going to have my torso slightly open, and I'm going to have my hands feeling like it's leading the club head and my hands in front of the ball. And then I want to make sure that my right arm is lined up with the club shaft so that I can have a really good line of compression. So what I'll do is I'll hold that for 3 seconds, and then I'll go back to my address position, and then I'll do it again, hold for 3 seconds, and then a way to build on that further is go ahead and get in your impact position again, and then slowly make a swing back and feel the club pass through your impact position. You could make gradually longer swings. It's really, really important to have a feeling for impact before you go out on the golf course. This next one is called tempo swings. And what I'm going to do first is I really, really need to feel like I've got all the tension out of my hands and arms. If you have a lot of tension you're carrying in your shoulders and upper back, it makes it very difficult to get the club to work properly if you do. So just be really aware of where your tension level is at. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start making slow swings. Again, just gradually building up speed. And then on my last one, I'm going to feel like I swing it just like I'm going to hit it on the first tee box. If you'd like more mobility and performance tips, go ahead and hit subscribe. As a gift to all of you guys, I'm going to go ahead and include a free PDF with my 5-minute warm-up on there. And there's a few extra exercises too. Hope you guys all enjoy.